Thomas and friends, making tracks to great destinations.
Thomas had arrived at the transfer yards. He was very excited to meet the new engine.
Say, Prain, where are you?
I'm back here. On your back.
I'm Mighty. And I'm Mac.
Egad, we're stuck together!
And together we're Mighty Mac.
Oh, what fun! What should our new name be? How about Brinky or Prain?
Thomas had never seen such an unusual engine before.
Robert Fairley designed a double-ended locomotive called Little Wonder and was tried on the Festiniog Railway in Wales. After its success, Fairley gave the Festiniog the right to use his design without restriction in return for them letting him use the line for publicity. He then went on to sell his design all around the world in the US, Canada, Mexico,
United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama.
If you break into song again, I can't be held accountable for my actions.
Mighty Mac, you are to take some holidaymakers to the mountain campsite.
But there were lots of tracks between Mighty Mac and the vacationers. Mighty Mac didn't know how to get to the platform.
If you and I don't get back to the lab soon, my worst nightmare will be realized and we'll be fused together forever.
I shall do whatever it takes to fix this plane very quickly.
It's simple. Look at where you want to go. Wait for the points to be set, and then follow the track that will take you there.
Mighty set off nervously. But as they puffed along the track, Mac thought his way was quicker.
This way?
He said.
No, Mac.
Puffed Mighty.
It's this way.
Soon they were puffing left and right, backwards and forwards. They were very confused. They even had a ride on the turntable.
Give me a hug, you wonderful mouse!
What are you doing? Just jump!
Prain? Oh, look who's having a little nap.
Because you didn't look where you wanted to go and you didn't follow the right track. Now you're late.
If we have any hope of separating, you must follow that man.
That man!
No!
Whenever they came across a junction, Mighty would push one way, then Mac would pull the other. The vacationers were having a very bumpy ride. They spilt their drinks and their donuts went flying. But Mighty Mac pressed on.
Oh no, my brain sticks are getting floppy. I mean, my neurological pathways are being overtaken by yours. I have to regain control.
The design, however, wasn't by any means the massive improvement it seemed. The engines had a very small capacity for coal and water.
Like Mighty Mac's predecessor, Little Giant, Pinky and the Brain are a duo with opposite personalities. And like Mighty Mac, their lack of cooperation can lead to catastrophic results.
This is your fault,
puffed Mighty, and he pushed back towards Mac.
Yours,
puffed Mac, and he pushed back even harder. The vacationers watched as Mighty Mac bumped backwards and forwards. Stop! Called the vacationers.
You're going to cause an accident!
But it was too late. Mighty pushed Mac as hard as he could, and the coach crashed down.
Hey, that's my stolen diamond.
And it was all Mighty Mac's fault. They felt terrible. It was getting late. The vacationers were working hard. They were trying to get the coach back onto the rails. Then, with a mighty heave, the vacationers lifted the coach back onto the track. Mighty Mac was watching them.
Ooh, are you pondering what I'm pondering?
When the holidaymakers worked together, they lifted the heavy carriage onto the track.
We must construct a teleporter to take us back through the same hole in space-time we traveled through before.
If we both work together, we'll be strong enough to push those rocks out of the way.
We need something resembling a reflector dish to, reflect it.
Oh, how about this?
Yeah, perfect. Turn the plate so the beam boinks until it blunks.
So Mighty Mac rolled up to the rocks and pushed and pushed. The rocks rumbled, and then they rocked until finally the track was clear. Mighty Mac was ready to go.
You know, Prain, for the first time, I feel like we truly understand each other.
You know, Mac, when we pull together and work together, we can be a very useful engine.
Right back at you, plompers.
The design didn't last too long, with its faults undermining any benefits.
Are you still pondering what I'm pondering?
Thankfully, no.
Though they aren't as perfect as Fairly wanted them to be, they're still an intriguing footnote and an interesting experiment that has endured through the history books.
And they set off happily back down the mountain.
Narf, narf, narf. Oh no, our neural pathways are already intermingling. Narf, 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 narf.